I tell you how a man loves, what drives a man, and what a man got to have. The average woman does not know this. I had a woman told me, I don't need to read the book because I already know how men think. I said, okay, here's a free copy. 2 weeks later, she called me back, oh, God, Lord. I was so wrong, because what this book does, it gives a woman a look into our mind. We are driven by three things: who we are, what we do, and how much we make. That's all it is to us. The who we are is our title. The what we do is how we gonna get the title. See, we got to have a job, and then we want the biggest title we can get on that job. And then we got to tie that to how much money we make. Once we get them three things lined up as men, we free now. Now we can be something to you. If you as a woman attach yourself to a man who does not have those three things in order, you have now attached yourself to a man that ain't got himself together. How is he possibly going to be anything to you when he don't even know what he is to himself? All right. And then I show them how to recognize this in a man, what questions to ask a man as soon as you meet him. See, women, you think because a guy come up to you at church that make him right? Listen. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, that's what you think. See, people, I want to meet a man that's saved. Yeah, okay, all right. That's right. You're going to be a minute. You're going to be a minute. You need to find you a good man. You understand? My mother and father were married 64 years. My mama was saved. My father taught me. My daddy taught me all the other stuff I know. Cards, gambling, hustling. But my father was a good man, though. My father came home every day, took care of his 5 kids. He drank on Saturday, man. He played cards on Saturday. He was a hustler. He taught cards. He taught me all that. I knew all of that. My mother made us go to church. Monday night prayer, Tuesday night Bible, Wednesday was rehearsal, Friday was young folks meeting, Saturday we was either bake sailing or car washing for the building fund. And the building fund, which we never built nothing. We ain't put a doorknob on our church. But we had a building fund. And then Sunday, we was early service and late service. My father was the enforcer to make sure we went. That was his role. He'd cut our hair every Sunday morning and send us off to church. That was his job. That was it. That relationship lasted for 64 years. It is what taught me how to respect women. My father never used profanity to my mother. My father never struck my mother. I never heard my father talking down to my mother. Now, my mama talked to him like he was a runaway. My mother slapped my father with a spatula before. I've seen all this. My father never raised his hand to my mother. That's a man. And so in seeing that, it taught me the respect for women. And thus the book. Because you said a minute ago, we're all our history. So I just wanted to give women something that they could hold on to that was real information. And here's a guideline that will wait and make a man show his hand. And then learn what to ask a man, how to get your standards exacted from a man. See, women don't know how to get their standards set into place. You keep getting played by the same type of situation because you keep making yourself available for the same situation. You have every right to want what you want. You got every right to have a man doing what you want to do towards you. You have every right to that. Now, that ain't spiritual or nothing, I don't guess. But I'm pretty sure it's a Bible verse somewhere back that up. I just don't know what it is. But if you go in there, Proverbs got in there. Got a lot of stuff in Proverbs. Got a lot of stuff. See, that's probably why I can't. No, it's got a lot of stuff. Proverbs. Okay. See, I have to refer to people because I can't quote no scriptures. I get them. But I don't know. See, I don't know the Bible like that. I know what ain't in there, though. I've been to church enough to know what ain't. And I just try to tell women, you have every right to want what you want and have what you have. And you don't have to accept anything, because what women lose the part about is, as a real man, all of us got to have one of y'all. We have to have you. We can't live without you. There ain't a man living, not no real man can live without no woman. I don't know where you heard this at. You got to have one. It's an impossibility. Now, if you a real man, now if you ain't no real man, you on something else, I ain't with that. But I'm just telling you, we have to have, I probably...
No, there's a scripture for that. There's a scripture.
Okay, it is.
There's a scripture for that.
I didn't have it. It didn't pop up or nothing. But I just try to share that with women, that we have to have you. We cannot exist without a woman. It makes our life complete. It is the reason why we wake up in the morning. Don't you think for one moment that we can live without you? With that important piece of information, go ahead and get what you want and start exacting your standards. Because please know, when a man wants you, really, really wants you, there's nothing you can do about it. You can't run us off. You can't make us back up, because we coming. If we want it, we coming with everything we got, because we men. We can take no about 1,400 times as long as we think there's a possibility of a yes. And that's really what the book was done, to empower women, but to give them real answers.
But that's the point. That makes all the sense in the world, and that's something that needs to be inculcated in women, is that if a man really wants you, he's going to come after you. And there's nothing that you can do to stop him. I saw you sit with Oprah, and you gave such a compelling dissertation on this book. But what you're doing now is just literally giving some advice to a bunch of people who are the most precious people that God's created, women, and teaching them how to keep their hearts from being broken, and teaching them how to enter into a relationship that's solid, not based on emotions, not based on the little fluttery feelings, but based on the realities. Absolutely. The Bible tells us like this, and I'm going to bring out with this. The Bible tells us that a man, he that finds a wife, he's the one that finds a good thing. So that's what Steve means when he says, if a man wants you, ain't nothing in the world that's going to stop him from getting you. And that's the thing that keeps a relationship. When you talk about your mom and dad married 64 years, first of all, I've never known anybody in my life married 64 years. Wow. In my entire living, I've never seen it. Married 64 years, but that's a testament of what real marriage is. Yeah. And the byproduct of that marriage is Steve Harvey. Steve Harvey.
It was, you know, man, I was blessed to have my mother and father. You know, my mom and dad are passed now. You know, it's nothing really I ever really got past. You know, I'm 52. You know, my mom, dad died when I was 40. My pop died when I was 44, man. It was crushing blows for me, man, devastating. My mother passed, man. I did not think I was going to make it, man. You know, because, man, your mama, man. She embedded God in me. She put it in me so deep. She said, son, listen to me. It'll keep you when you get way out there. You know, man, when you far away, he'll draw you back. When you get far away, he over there too. She used to always tell me that. She says, I see right now you teetering. And you finna go way out there. But when you get way out there, he out there too. That's right. And then he'll bring you right on back to where you got to go. That's been the thing, man, that I've been able to hold on to through all of it. All the hard times, man. All the imperfect moments. And I still have them. I still have them all the time. See, it's funny though, man, when I say I'm saved, you know, people, I see people, I heard you, I don't care what you heard me say. You said something I didn't hear, though. See, ain't that the truth?